Hey everybody, and welcome back to Age Gap. How you doing, Canyon?
I'm good, Shannon.
Thanks. I wanted to start off with listener questions right off the bat today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you pick first.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't seen you in like a week, by the way. I don't know. It just feels like it's been a long time since we've...
It's been like 2 days.
Okay.
But it does feel like a long time. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
I like to do the thing where even though I don't know what the questions are,
Yeah.
I like to like mix
Am I
them up.
asking you, or are you picking one out for yourself? I don't remember.
Well, they're just questions, for both of us,
I don't know.
aren't
I
they?
felt like it was a fortune cookie for a minute. You know, that's a thing. Like, you're not supposed to choose your own fortune cookie. You're supposed to choose for someone else. I think.
I didn't know it. That's a
It's
thing?
like bad luck if you choose your own fortune cookie,
I didn't know that.
which I don't know how that happens if you're eating alone.
Yeah, like what if you just like... Wait, well, I mean, you never choose your own fortune cookie.
Well, yeah.
Because when you get a fortune... Unless
they put it on the tab. You know, but sometimes, like, if you're eating with, like, 3 or 4 people, they put 4 fortune cookies on the table.
Oh,
or
okay.
if you get it to go, which I do, then they put it in the bag.
Yeah, but they're choosing the one that they put in the bag.
Right. I just mean, like, picking one out of the bag and keeping it for yourself, I think is bad luck. I think you're supposed to have someone else choose your fortune for you.
But what if there's only one? It's just you.
Then you can eat them
There's
all.
one in the bag.
Then it's all you.
Then you're not choosing because the other person who
Chose for you.
chose it for you put
Yeah.
it in the bag, right?
Yeah. Or, like, if you're alone, who are you going to get to choose for you? I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But I think if you're amongst company, I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right.
All right. Wait, I'm supposed to read it to you, yeah? No, go.
Oh, we already had this question.
Did we?
Yeah, we already had this question. We're gonna do a different one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry to whoever that is. It's literally the exact same question. It's about a happy ending at a massage parlor
Oh,
again.
yeah.
This one. All right.
Okay.
Huh.
What?
This one just says dumb fucks. I think we're just supposed to talk about dumb fucks.
The only thing on the paper
The world
says...
is full of them. They don't even know their directions.
Look, give me that.
That's what it says.
Dumb fucks. The world is full of them. They don't even know their directions.
I think it's more like...
NESW?
No idea what that word. Northeast, southwest?
Oh, yeah. I am officially a dumb fuck.
Well, why is that on there?
Well,
though?
it's like, it looks like an acronym. I was like, I feel like I'm in Indiana Jones.
Is that,
like, this is
maybe
like a
that's
code
what
to
you want us
something.
to talk about, like directions.
It is northeast, southwest. That's very good. Okay. Well, I thought it was a code for something.
I mean, for a second, I thought it was maybe like an acronym or something.
Yeah. I like how you left that out and made me the one read it.
But, well, yeah, because I thought it was just like, I didn't know what it was
Maybe
at
there's
first.
someone who signed it, but yeah. Dumb fucks, the world is full of them. They don't even know their directions.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. Driving is terrible. I feel like it's been worse in the last couple years anyway.
I think that I know my directions usually, but like there's times where I feel like not that I don't like know where I'm going. Like I know how to get to wherever I want to go.
Uh-huh.
But there's times where I feel like when I'm like, look, if I'm not like on the road or something,
Just walking around?
or if I'm like trying to figure out like, oh, like, no, like this is north, or like if you go like north or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes I'm like, I feel like north is south and south is north.
So you don't
like if
know.
you're in like the wrong, like at our work, it's like in a weird like diagonal area.
Yeah, people argue about which way is north all the time.
Our work is like in a weird diagonal like
But at the same
area,
time, like,
and the complex is just in a really. It's not like a square. It's not. It's weird, and so it's like
yeah, but north is the same. Like everyone thinks, oh well, it's actually this way, like at an angle. It's like it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
that
People
way.
always, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm like, I feel like
Well, but see, that's I think like maybe what he's saying too is they don't even know their directions. Like I grew up with no GPS. So
Yeah,
like
I
I
mean-
knew avenues and streets, and like on the bottom of like 17th Avenue, it's like 1800. Do you know? There's numbers.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that's how you knew. Oh, well, this is your address, so you must live in between this and this. I don't.
that
I
makes
couldn't
sense.
even tell you how
Nobody
to.
knows those little like numbers now.
I think my mom still can. My mom can still do that.
I know
because
that-
she grew up here, though. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like
I know that like
that scared me. That was your ice machine.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it was like a SWAT team's first thing that came to mind. I was like, okay.
Be a lot louder than that.
Yeah, well, it's
They
like,
probably didn't even hear that on the mics.
well, it scared me. I was like getting
They're
ready.
probably like, what just happened?
Yeah, sorry.
But no, what I was saying was, man, I forgot.
The numbers on the bottom of the.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think like the only one I know is like I think like Scottsdale Road is like It's like it says like 7,400 or something like that. But like that just means it's 74th Street.
Right.
Like Scottsdale Road it's either 72 or 74, but it's like that means it's 74th Street. Like Tatum is 44th Street, or no,
40.
Tatum is 40 like 6th Street or like something like that. It has like little like 4,600 or 4,800 or something under
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Anyways,
But that makes sense. Like if it, so the world is full of them. I mean, really, people are awful.
Yeah, I think it goes deeper than directions. I think people sometimes are just fucking stupid.
They're awful. They're genuinely awful. I'm working on that. Therapy. Twice a week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I know that. I don't know. They're just, yeah. I like this one. Dumb fucks.
Dumb fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Here, you get.
Okay. I'm not going to mix them up like you. What handwriting? This is so good.
Let me see. I want to see it.
Look at that. What happened to the skill of writing handwritten letters? And
Let me see the handwriting on that.
That's so good. What happened to the skill of handwritten letters? Well, they don't even teach cursive in school anymore.
Can I just point out something here on this?
Why?
It's just like, it's ironic, right?
That the word...
Hold on. It's ironic that it says what happened to the skill of writing handwritten letters, but he forgot to write the. So he did the little caret and put the above.
The carrot. The carrot.
That's what you learn it as, isn't it?
No.
That's what I learned it as.
Okay, well, that's
The,
good.
the little thing. What is
That
it
shows
called?
what our school systems are doing.
What is it called?
I don't know.
At least I got a name for
All
it.
right. Well, but you don't even need the. What happened to... Oh, yeah, you do.
The skill of writing.
Handwritten letters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're beautiful.
I never wrote one, so.
I know.
Age gap.
Age gap. I mean, I had a pen pal in grade school with a girl in China.
Like by choice?
No, it was like part of like the school set it up. You know what I mean? Like each student got a pen pal and they connected with a school in China and we wrote to each other.
Oh.
I still have my letter. I only
they
got
would
one.
never do that anymore.
Absolutely not.
Not giving pen pal connections to China.
No.
Not happening.
But like, did you ever pass notes in class or anything?
Yeah, I mean.
That was like big in high school. It was like writing out, like, I remember I had one of my best friends would hand me a note in between classes and it would be like 4 notebook pages full of shit.
Oh, see, like that's a lot. Like that's
a girl thing, I think. That's definitely a girl thing.
Yeah, I mean, like a note getting passed between is like 10
Do you think
words,
I'm cute?
10 words max or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're right. She writing a whole letter to you, then.
Well, that was like the high school thing.
Yeah.
It's like, or you'd open up your locker and you'd have a couple notes in there from like your friends dropping notes in there, and it was like,
that doesn't happen no more. I
'cause
mean,
it
maybe
wasn't like you weren't texting each other. You know what I mean? It wasn't. Of course, we had cell phones, but it wasn't like as prominent to like just pick up your phone and text somebody.
Yeah, well, I think it's different.
And they
now.
like would draw.
Like if you're gonna tell somebody something, you're just gonna text them, right?
Yeah,
I actually feel like even though like the teacher's gonna get mad at you, right? Like get off your phone. So I think that's when like the note thing comes into play.
Yeah. Well,
But
the get off your phone was not a problem when I was in school at all.
no, I mean
Note
it
passing.
is now for
I got a couple
sure.
detentions for note passing. Did you ever get like
I
a
feel like that should be like not that bad.
note passing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I understand you're not like paying attention, but like at least like you're not, especially like now. I feel like if I
well,
was
see,
a teacher,
now it's different. I think back then
Yeah.
that was texting.
like if you were a teacher, would you be like upset at somebody passing a note or being on their phone?
Both.
I mean, yeah, but like,
But yeah, no.
more so
On
if
their
they're
phone, for sure. It's rude. It's rude. That brings me, did you hear? I just learned about these today, and I'm going to butcher the name of these. But the things they're using to lock up phones in school, Yondr Pouches. Have you heard of these?
No, I don't know what that is.
So I think it's Yondr.
I feel like I have actually heard of that.
So they're like these little things that they're giving out in schools, and you have to put your phone in them, and they have a locking mechanism on them.
I'm gonna put this on the screen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this up so people can see
oh,
it. Whoa,
that scared me so bad.
was that Siri?
No, this was a article I was listening to.
Oh, what? How do you spell it?
Yondr
Yeah. Oh,
pouches.
it literally pops up.
So they're talking about how kids are already learning. They've already learned how to hack into them. So they're like obsolete, and they're like $27 to $32 a piece, which is naturally where I'm going at, because like, what are they spending money on? So they're expensive, and you put your phone in them, and then they're supposed to lock, so you can't use your phone.
Okay. Wait, I'm looking at it right now, like a diagram of how this works. As students enter school, oh, Panther's coming.
Hi.
He's coming to eat the plants.
No. Oh yeah, I was looking right at him.
As students enter school, they place their phone in the pouch assigned to their I can't
Wow.
speak
You
English.
okay?
Oh my God.
That's okay. Try again.
As
Take two.
students enter school, they place their phone in their assigned Yondr pouch.
It
They
sounds like a pervy thing.
It kind of does.
Kind of like your Yondr pouch.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'll watch him.
He's trying to find a sneaky
Yeah,
way to
he's
get
like,
around.
you know what? Right now, though, I know his name is Panther, but he's like stealth, like a panther right now. Just don't pay attention to him. See what he does. Did you see him? Like his back was all like up, and he's like looking. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. I've missed you. Haven't seen you in so long. You want to say something? Hi. Hi, handsome. But yeah, so Yondr. I'm going to call them Yondr pouches. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it either, but Panther, don't go for
Okay,
that
so
plant.
when leaving school, students tap their pouch on a base to retrieve their phone.
So what she described it as, it's like, when you go into like, I don't know, Express still has them, but those big chunky plastic things that are on pieces of clothing, and they have to like put them on that magnetic strip to like unpin them.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
But isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like that would be illegal.
Yeah.
To me, like the first thing, it's like, that's my personal property.
I think that though, like when you go to a school, there's certain things like when you sign up for the school, they probably have certain things where like, okay. Okay.
He's just rubbing his head a little bit.
Yeah. Nobody's going to be able to hear anything with him doing that.
I know. In case you're not watching, the cat is using the mic as a massage.
Yeah, sorry.
There he goes.
People who just are listening to the audio,
Now he's just chilling.
there's a cat on her lap, and he likes the microphone.
Did you ever get a note in class like, do you like me or do you think I'm cute? And then with the yes, no, or maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I did.
Because I feel like that's everything. That's something.
But like, that's like the most, got to be like the most uncommon thing now. Like,
I would think it would be more endearing to get one now.
I feel like schools these days, it's just like, it's the different world.
I know. I can't imagine. School was rough when I went. I did not. High school was not my thing.
No, yeah.
I felt like
I wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Displaced. And I went to private school, like all of my, yeah. Well, I will tell you, my mom was a teacher there so that we could go to school for free.
I know, I'm just
They don't even
kidding.
do that anymore. We
No.
could not afford that, trust me. But then I went to a public school, and like my first day, I went from a 2A high school, which is like nobody, to a 5A like public school. First day, there's a guy walking around and his shirt says "fuck Jesus."
Yeah, I think you
like,
told me this.
And it like, not that it was offensive. I mean, obviously it's a little bit offensive, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it was just like, oh, I'm in a much different world.
And
And
your
there,
private school?
well, yeah,
Yeah.
because it was a private school in the hood. It wasn't like you weren't around people that, it wasn't a hoity-toity private school.
How do you even have a private school in the hood?
Oh my God, there's quite a few. I mean, I'm not going to name them off the
I know,
bat.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
But
no.
I mean, you can have them. But I mean, at least in the school, you ain't getting. There's no way. I'm
No
sorry.
way what?
You're not getting like crazy things going down at the school.
I'm not even going to name the schools, but I know there were at least 2 where there were stabbings in 7th grade.
At a charter school.
At a charter
I'm
school.
sorry, at a private school.
Yeah.
Charter schools is like
I feel like I went to one
charter schools.
because I dropped out of high school.
That's a charter school, right?
I dropped out and then went to a charter school, and but I don't think I lasted more than a month. I don't know. I think it's like you come and go. I don't really remember a lot of that time.
You know, okay, sorry. What I was gonna say, this has been on my mind. I got this this thing just reminded me of it, this Yondr pouch.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you. You're a Yondr pouch. Call me names.
What?
I don't know. I feel like that's an insult. He's such a Yondr pouch. No? Okay.
I feel like it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, I got this thing
Mm-hmm.
called Brick.
Oh.
I saw it on Instagram.
Oh.
Ironically, I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
But so this thing is like, you put it like on your wall, or you put it like anywhere. It's just this little box.
Okay.
And it locks, like you go on the app and you lock out every app, everything that you don't want to be able to access, like on your phone.
Okay.
And it's not one of those things where it's like you can just tap your phone and like the focus or the do not disturb. It's not like you can just press that and get access to it again.
Right.
Like you have to literally go up to this thing that you put on your wall, this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tap your phone to it just to get access back to it.
So if you don't want your girl to get on your Instagram while you're sleeping, you can lock your Instagram app with that little thing.
Sure, you could, yeah. And
That's the first thing I thought of. Like,
Yeah.
that's some shady ass shit. Why do you need to lock your app in your own home?
well, I thought it's just for me because I just feel like sometimes I get
Because
distracted.
you're
on
shady as fuck.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's because I get distracted sometimes, like when I'm supposed to be doing something, and I feel like
You're just scrolling.
I just get distracted scrolling. I don't do it like some people. Like some people will do it for 4 hours of their day.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing
But
that.
like, I just feel like there's times where like
You want to be productive.
I'm trying to be productive doing something, but I have like such bad ADHD that like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna look this up really quick.
And you don't even mean
And
to
then I
get
don't-
on there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't even mean to. And then like I'll open like YouTube or something because like maybe I want to listen to a podcast while I'm doing something,
Yeah.
right? And the YouTube pops up, and I see like a short or like one of the like TikTok YouTube things.
Yeah.
And I just start scrolling on there, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't open my YouTube for this. I opened it to watch a podcast.
Yeah.
Or just to listen to a podcast.
Yeah.
So okay,
Come here. Got him.
he's
If
trying
you
to,
haven't listened to the earlier episodes,
the cat.
Panther really likes the fake plants in here. We think there's catnip or something on him because he tends to eat them and then.
He eats them and he throws them up,
then he
and
makes-
it's
yeah.
not good. We gotta get some new ones.
Oh. So yeah, so you bought this thing. It's called the Brick. You put it on your wall and it locks your app. So
It locks like everything that you. Yeah.
I
think it's. I
What's
don't know.
your
I
stopping
got
you
it because
saying,
I was like,
fuck
maybe it'll
this
work.
and walking up and just undoing it. I don't know. I feel like that's sketchy.
For me, it's like it can be sketchy if you want to make it
I know,
sketchy.
that's right
but
where my brain
if
went.
you just use it normal, like a normal person, then it doesn't need to be sketchy.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's also one of those things where it's like, if you do that like before bed, like
Then when you wake up, you can't just scroll on
you can't
Instagram.
just scroll on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's a huge thing, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's like huge. Like you put it like downstairs or something. So
I
like,
woke up this
you
morning.
have to get up.
Yeah, I like looked at the time, and I don't typically like look at my phone until like after I've like gotten up for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I looked at the time, and then I have my do not disturb on, so I always see like if anything happened in the middle of the night. So I checked my text, and the next thing you know, I was walking to the kitchen, I'm scrolling on Instagram. Did it this morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh, what am I doing?
I feel like that right there in itself is one of the most like beneficial things about this thing.
Yeah.
And like, this is not like I feel like everybody should buy this thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Free plug.
Yeah, free plug
Yeah.
right there. Even though it's not like we're plugging anybody, like 14 people, but
Well, hey, 14 people is better than no people, and we're grateful for everyone that listens.
No, we are. Thank you, everybody who's listening.
Even if it's only 14 of our very closest friends
but
and
hey,
family.
Hey, Brick, want to sponsor? You know what I'm saying?
Why not? I'm going to look it up.
You should.
But back to the question, what happened to the skill of handwritten letters? I think we should bring it back anyway. I do know somebody that writes really cute notes often. And I think it's sweet. Because it's something different. It's not a text. It's not a phone call. It's just like a little note.
It's pointless
Yeah,
to bring back handwritten. I don't think it's pointless. I think it's a good like. Actually, I don't think it's pointless.
I'm only thinking in a romantic way. So like you have somebody and you love them and you just want to write them this. It doesn't have to be a novel, but just like a short letter, like, hey, I love you.
Yeah, I think actually though, there's nothing wrong with actually like learning that skill. Now that I think about it,
Handwriting a letter?
Or just like, it's not really a skill you have to learn, but there's nothing wrong with like doing it often.
Well, yeah, because what he's saying is like, what happened to like just writing someone a letter?
Yeah, I feel like writing on paper is like a thing that is not very often used.
Isn't that crazy?
Anymore. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Hey, the trees are happy though.
Speaking of that, I watched this clip. It was on TikTok, so of course it's hysterical. But there's just this short clip of Donald Trump signing something about bringing back plastic straws.
I'm not gonna lie,
Have you seen the clip?
No, I haven't.
Am I allowed to play that on here?
What is the worst?
Oh my goodness!
Sure,
Sorry.
why not?
Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it was one of the.
I mean, what are we gonna get banned for showing something the president said?
I don't know.
I
No,
don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'd be pretty crazy.
I'm not going to be able to find it. But anyway, it's him signing like an executive order to go back to plastic straws and no more paper straws. And the way he does it, and he goes,
bro.
he's like, they don't really work well if they're hot and he goes, so I think it's okay. And he like signs this piece of paper. I was like, what is happening?
I'm sorry, that's actually hilarious. And like, I hate paper straws. We don't even use them here in Arizona, so
Yeah, they do. There's
do?
quite a few places. Yeah.
Oh, I've gone to like maybe one or two places that I've used them. I really haven't seen them a lot here.
Oh, I hate them. But I don't
I'd
drink out
rather
of a
just
straw.
not use a straw.
I don't drink out of a straw anyway.
Why?
Because it's not good for the wrinkles around your mouth.
That actually, this is leading into something bad that we were talking about. Oh, you found it?
Consistently identified. Nobody really likes paper straws.
Number one trending. Can you believe it? A paper straw was number one trending for 3 days or something. We're going back to plastic straws. These things don't work. I've had them many times, and on occasion they break, they explode. If something's hot, they don't last very long, like a matter of minutes. Sometimes a matter of seconds. It's a ridiculous situation. So we're going back to plastic straws. I think it's Okay?
I think it's okay.
Wait,
And
when the fuck did they explode?
Well, I was just gonna say, what paper straw are you drinking out of that explodes? Like, what is happening to this person? Like, what? I
That's
think
hilarious.
it's okay.
Hey, I'm fine with that executive order right there.
I mean, it's just like, I just feel like there's bigger things.
There's definitely way bigger
It's
things
just like-
to be doing, but like, who's gonna be mad about getting a straw
Quite
that
a few
works?
people, be careful.
I know. I'm sorry.
Because there's
Paper straws just are not it.
I don't think they're perfected. I
I
think
think like a metal straw is better.
Ugh, stop. I can't. Don't literally. I'm gonna throw up.
What?
Stop. I can't talk about that. Stop. I'm gonna get really
You
gagged.
don't like a metal straw?
Stop. No, I can't think about that. Stop.
What does that do to
Stop right now. We need
you? A
to-
metal straw.
That is stop. If you say metal straw one more time, I'm gonna shove one up your ass.
A
How about
straw that's metal.
that? Stop. I can't. I'm like getting really gaggy. I can't do it. I can't. Okay, so you know how
Sorry, Panther.
I'm seriously like I'm not well. So you know how you have that thing with towels? Like after you cut your nails or whatever, you have
Oh
that
yeah,
weird
if you
thing.
like how like if you cut them because
Yeah, well, texture.
so you don't like that
Who
with metal in your mouth.
You know who uses metal straws? Psychopaths. Absolute fucking psychopaths use metal straws. It makes no sense. Stop. What if you break
Yeah.
a tooth? They're on your teeth. Stop.
I know what you're saying though.
Well, like just like putting it in between. No,
You know what like is the worst? You ever like bite down on like a piece? You're using
stop.
a fork
I don't want to talk
and
about
you
it.
accidentally bite the
I
fork.
can't. I can't. I literally,
Oh.
my mouth is salivating right now because I'm gonna throw up. I hate that so much. I hate like, oh, I can't. This is literally something I can't. Like anything. Can we move on?
Yeah.
Will you write me a letter?
Write you a letter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll write you a letter.
Okay, that was really convincing.
Yeah.
I think that the handwritten letters or handwritten notes or like something that you can give to, it's like a birthday card, right? They're printed, you write a little note in a birthday card, you give it to someone. It's nice and they're special. They're becoming a lost art.
Yeah.
If I
agree.
had somebody that wrote me like a love letter, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ugh.
What if it was printed?
No, stupid.
What if they did
Then
it?
they
What
live
if
in
they
their
did it on
mother's
Microsoft
basement.
Word?
Then they live in their mother's basement. If
But,
you were
they-
typing up a letter and handing it to me and it's a printed out letter, no.
But what if it's in like the handwritten font?
No. Then you're even more psychotic.
True.
Yeah. Okay, do one more.
One more?
Yeah. Why not? So you're gonna write
Hold
me a
on,
letter?
really quick before we do another one.
Yeah.
The no straw thing for you.
Don't talk about metal straws.
No, I'm not. I just wanted like this was leading into something.
Why I don't drink out of straws? Well, first of all, I will tell you, full disclosure, I haven't had lip filler in 3 years. 2?
You haven't?
Uh-uh.
It lasts that long?
Yes and no. First of all, she does the best job. Her name's the Glam Nurse. She's in Old Town Scottsdale. She's the best thing on the planet. I love her. But and last time I went in, I was like, I just want a little more. She was like, no.
She said no.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, and she's like, you don't need it. I was like, all right. And I left. That's who you want. Someone who's not going to let you end up
Yeah.
looking like a blowfish.
100%.
But I get
Sometimes it's bad.
I know. And I didn't even want, I just wanted like a little, she knows best. She's the boss. But I get what's called a lip flip. We have a coworker that does it too. And our Botox schedules are pretty on point with each other. So they put Botox just on the top of your lip and it kind of just like flips the top up a little bit to make them look fuller.
Mm-hmm.
And you go 3 months and it's still there. It hasn't completely worn off. But when you get a fresh lip flip, so about 5 to 7 days after you get your Botox, you can't eat, drink, or say your P's.
Really?
So like our coworker will be kind of talking at the same time and like your lip gets stuck on your teeth and like you can't put your P's together because your lip flip kicked in. You drool a little bit, water doesn't stay in your mouth, but it's so worth it. So straws, you can't Like you don't want to. Should I not do that? That looks really bad.
Whoa.
Who's like this
Okay,
anyway?
but no, this is what I was leading into.
Okay. You don't want to hear any more about my Botox, or?
Well, what I was thinking was like, all right, we talked about this earlier this week or last week or something.
Okay. Oh. Go. You want me to ask?
You can't, hold on. You can't use straws because you can't like suck. Right?
I can. I just not
It's
well.
not, yeah. Okay. This is leads into,
Okay.
we were asking this question. All right, because that doesn't
Spit it
matter.
out. Let's
It
go.
doesn't matter
What
why.
is it?
Can you get sick? Like if somebody's sick, right?
Right.
Can you get sick from sucking? Yeah, like,
I don't know.
can you?
I feel like
it's
we did.
only-
I did. That was a conversation. Well, because everyone's getting sick, and then it's like, God, you can't do anything without getting sick, and it's like, well, can you give a blowj? And would it? I think it would make you sick because it's bacteria, and whatever you're sick with, bodily fluids, right?
I just like feel like it's only the saliva that does it.
Yeah, but like if you're sweating, you have sweaty balls. I don't know. Is that a thing? I mean, I know it's a thing, but
sweat.
no, but I just mean like if you're excreting. I hate that word, and I hate that I'm using it for this. But say your sweat. Do you carry like your sickness in your sweat?
I don't know. That's what I. Well,
Or is it
maybe
through-
because
it's-
isn't your sweat technically like your
Toxins leaving your body, right?
No. I don't know.
I would think it's bodily fluids.
But I don't know. This is something that we need to look up because I really don't know.
If you can get,
Like, can you just like lick somebody's sweat and be like, I'm sick?
I'm
Which is crazy.
sure.
Like, why would you be licking people's sweat?
I'm sure you
This
can.
got out of hand right here.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you might not get the kind of sick they are. You might get like your stomach upset or something,
I don't know.
right?
I don't know.
So can you get sick from a blowjob? Is that what I'm asking? Oh, first thing that popped up. We are not the only. Yes.
You can?
Yes, it's possible to get sick from giving
Oh,
that. And you can also get an STI, which obviously
well,
that's why
yeah.
they make flavored condoms. Duh. Right? Okay. Anyway. So yes, the answer is yes. You can get sick from giving a blowjob.
All right. Well, we could have just looked that up ourselves, I guess, instead of putting that on here. I don't
Why?
know.
Well, maybe we're educating.
Maybe we are educated.
That's what we're here to do, Canyon.
So you guys know now
You can get sick
from
from
doing the thing.
doing those things. And the other way around.
And the other way around, yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
It's not all about you.
And the other way around.
What's your question? Here we go.
Oh, this is a good one. What's the fascination with big, huge butts for Gen Z
I know exactly.
or late Gen X or basically anybody now?
I know who that is too. That's so good.
Yes, so do I.
So, Canyon, I feel like this is a you question.
It's definitely a new question.
Oh,
so, okay,
wow.
hold on.
Are you getting settled in right now?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
settling in.
Okay.
I wasn't settled in yet. But first of all,
Oh, geez.
it depends what you mean by big, huge butts.
I know the reference when that got dropped in the bucket. He didn't tell me what the question was, but he was like, it's about Kim K.
Okay, so Kim Kardashian, hers is like excessively big, right? But like it also fits her body.
Yeah.
Like she's not like what like it's huge, but like she's not.
I've
like
always wanted to see it in person. Is that weird? Like pictures are one thing and like,
Yeah.
but I just want to see it in person. I want to touch it.
I think everybody probably
Yeah,
does.
but just, I don't want to like be creepy about it. It's just like a quick, like,
But-
oh,
Well, so what I'm saying though is like that's like hers is a little bit like could probably go down a little bit, but like I can't stand like the ones where they get like a fucking BBL
yeah.
and it's like massive and like their thighs are like skinny and it just doesn't fit, and you're like, what the hell
Like
are
big
you
bubble
doing?
butt.
Yeah, like, and then it's like the thighs aren't thick enough on it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
because like they'll have like a massive, like, it goes out like this.
There was a
and
couple
then
girls that I
like,
followed,
little
like,
ass,
fitness girls that got called out because they got BBLs, and they're like, "This is how you grow your glutes." And it's like, oh, you grow
if
them
you're
at the
like at
doctor's
least
office.
like if you're fit though, like there's some where like they just got a BBL and like
Yeah.
they're not fit. They're
Skinny little bitches.
no, it's not even that they're skinny. It's not that they're skinny. Like you could be like a thicker person, but like
Your butt doesn't match.
It doesn't match.
Yeah.
Like there's some that are just way too outrageous, and like I don't even know how they look in the mirror.
Like width, like from hip to hip, or
From
tailbone out.
Like out.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, what are you
They
doing?
sit too high. Some of them sit like.
So like sometimes like whoever's doing the surgery or like shit needs to be like,
Maybe they
that's
just
not
haven't
gonna
dropped
look
yet.
good.
Do they drop like boobs?
No.
You know, like when you get a boob job, they settle. Like maybe your butt settles.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
If it looks that bad in the beginning, it's gonna always look that bad. I
Yeah.
think. But you know what I'm
so
saying?
what's the fascination with bigger butts?
But
Literally.
it's not like wow.
Okay. Just saying.
But
Uh-huh.
if you get like, first of all, if it's just like there naturally, you just got it like that, then whatever. Like,
I don't even want to talk about those girls. I love them, but I'm very
But-
envious.
but like, I mean, it's not like a. It looks good. I don't know.
You're struggling a little bit.
Well, I'm trying to think like, what's the fascination? Like, do you like something without ass?
I think the it's more of like the fad of having them be so big.
I think like I think when they're excessive, like that's like no.
Yeah.
Like I don't even really like I don't like that.
No.
But like if it fits, like if it's got like a nice if
Shape.
it's like like
Butts are great. You know, you can have a really great butt.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that like the excessively like crazy ones. I think Kim K's is like a little excessive, but like
I don't think I think hers is like
but like I feel
for
like
her
she,
is perfect.
Like, I don't know, like it fits her like
So is that
it doesn't look like it's like crazy like
but it looks a little crazy.
does it?
Yeah.
Maybe it is like that.
Yes, sir.
You're right. I feel like it is a little bit too big.
So can I
don't
ask
know.
a question? And I can't even believe I don't know the answers considering how into that kind of stuff I am.
What?
What's in there? Like, so when you get a BBL, they take fat out of your body and put it in your butt.
Yeah.
But like that girl doesn't have enough fat for that. So are there implants? Like
I don't know.
silicone? Okay.
I have no idea.
I just was very curious.
I have no idea. Like I really don't like. I don't really like a BBL like that. Like unless you get it done like where it's proportionate and good.
Excuse me.
What? You don't have a BBL?
I got the other version.
It's not even whatever you got is nowhere near the same as a BBL.
I mean, it's
BBL is like literally like on a whole nother level.
I think if you allow it, I think it depends on the level you do. I think I could have probably done more. Not probably. I could have done
Well,
more.
why don't you explain what the other one is?
So,
because it's
basically-
these that people
and
have no idea.
I got it done at the Glam Nurse again. So they basically take, I think it's Radius.
I don't even know what that is.
It's collagen boosting. It's constantly productive. It lasts for a really long time. But she just shoots it into your butt a whole bunch of times. And then it produces collagen and production and makes it
Produces
more
like
full.
volume.
Yeah, makes it more full.
A BBL is literally making it larger.
Well, that's what mine.
Like yes and no, but because like a BBL is like you're literally like packing shit in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot different than like.
Well, I mean, I will tell you, it was like the day of was a life-changing experience for me.
Yeah, I mean, like it's. I'm saying like a
I've
BBL.
been a 2x4 my whole life. You know what I mean? I have never grew boobs ever. And then no matter how many glute exercises I did, when I was on swim, even it was strong, but I mean, it was just like I was a fucking 2x4.
Yeah. Do swimmers like usually get it?
No, I'm just saying I was muscular.
Yeah. I feel like swimming and like running.
You have no butt.
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
makes you have.
But then, I haven't swam in a really long
Oh
time.
no, I know. I was just saying.
But that procedure for me anyway was like it was
Right,
it
no,
was
like, in it-
much different
Yeah.
than what I originally
I'm just
had.
saying. I'm just like all I'm saying is that
BBLs are
is,
much
like,
more girthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they can be terrible. Like they can be wrong.
Yeah.
Like, they can go
well,
wrong.
That's with anything.
Yeah, sure. Any
Anything.
surgery like that can get botched.
Yeah.
But like they could definitely go wrong. And like when you have
So there's
basically what my answer to that question
Yeah.
is that if you have one that's like outrageous, unproportionate, like
There's
doesn't
no
look
fascination.
good, no fascination for that. I'm sure somebody out there has a fascination for that just because it's an ass that's massive and that's just what they like.
Everybody's got a thing, yeah.
But like, and there's tons of people out there that are fine with it. But like for me, no. Like you gotta at
You
least
just like
you
a
gotta at least
perfectly
look
proportioned
good.
butt.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's like nice and big, it's cool. But like at least like have the like fit, like at least like
Proportion.
at least have the body for it.
Right.
Like you can't just be like it would be crazy if you got like a fucking crazy BBL, right? You'd be walking around like what the hell is that?
I can't do that.
You could.
I'm just gonna no, I can't get a BBL.
If you wanted to, you could.
I'm underweight for it.
Oh, but if you wanted to, you would.
I could start eating
just eat
McDonald's
some-
every day
yeah.
and get it. No.
And then you take all that McDonald's as you ate.
Get
Are we
out
gonna
here.
do another one?
Yeah. Right?
All right. Yeah.
Let's just go with the flow today. Listener question only.
Listener questions on.
This says ghost encounters.
Oh.
Do you have any?
God.
Stop.
No, I have one. I have one.
Okay.
You go first though.
Well, you know what I think about all the time? So I'm in the middle of moving, right? And I've done some weird shit because I've been, I'm carrying boxes and I'm moving shit and I'm like talking to myself when I'm doing it. And I'm getting familiar with the house and I just bought a Roomba. Like the
robot, the vacuum.
robot
vacuum thing.
but like the very first version. So I feel like this thing, like,
Not the expensive version, like not the.
I mean,
smart
it was under $200, and I like it, but this thing does not have any boundaries. So like, it just fucking jumps over shit. Anyway. So I was like
Yeah.
moving boxes and bumped into the Roomba and it just. But all I was thinking is I looked around because I dropped something. It was just a stupid moment. And I thought, thank God no one saw that. And then I thought about like, oh my God, but like there's ghosts and stuff. Like I've done some really stupid shit that you don't think anyone's watching. But like, that's where my brain went.
That's where your brain just
Yeah,
went?
I'm like, well, yeah, I think about that all the time. Like, God, no one saw that. And I was like, oh wait, but somebody did. Like
Yeah.
I just always think.
Do you
but
have an actual ghost encounter though?
I have a couple. I have a couple.
I got like only one that I can think of.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what I have no idea what it was, but it
Happened.
happened.
I think the one that I remember most, and that isn't like I'll speak English. I have a couple that are really sad, but I won't go there. But when I was a kid, my brother and I believe it was Matt, or I had a girlfriend staying the night. One of the two. No, I had a girlfriend staying the night. We were getting ready to go to bed, and at my house, my childhood home, there are bars on the windows, which is a very downtown thing. Okay, just
Yeah.
security bars.
Yeah.
So we heard something. It was like there's oleander bushes and then like a little space between the house and the bushes for like where the air conditioning goes. So we heard like leaves rustling and stuff, and we were both too nervous to look outside the window. So I had a little flip Nokia, okay, little flip phone, flipped it open. There's a video recording. put it through the blinds and turned my face like this and just like held it to see if I could record anything out there.
Yeah.
When we looked back at the video, I kid you not, I put this on everything. There's the bars, okay?
Yeah.
And you don't see anything. But then like out of one bar, you see this little girl go like this and then like lean back and then kind of move full frame. And she's like in a white nightgown. She was like bluish white, completely see-through little girl.
I wish you kept that video.
Well, God, I mean, that phone, who knows? But that's like my family's like infamous ghost story was because we all saw it. There's no explanation. It's not, and like we were even trying to figure out if it was me peeking through the blinds, but I had my head turned and it was like my
Clearly not.
It was not me.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. There's a lot of things in that particular bedroom in the house too.
Yeah,
But that's one of the good ones. What's yours?
That's a wild one. Mine is not really like anything that crazy.
No little
like,
girls?
No.
Oh God, that came out really wrong. I'm so
Yeah, that
sorry.
was
I didn't
little.
mean that. I'm sorry. Oops.
Okay, let's restart. My ghost story is not that crazy. I don't even know if I could consider it a ghost story. I didn't really see a ghost. Okay, so I was laying down on my bed when I was a kid, and I had like a ceiling fan. It was a white ceiling fan. And I remember like I'm laying down and I was just kind of like looking up at the ceiling and I was looking at the fan. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I remember. And then the ceiling fan had no markings on it. It was white and it was like clean. It was like it looked fine, whatever. And all of a sudden on one of the blades, I'm looking up like this. Okay.
Yeah.
And I literally watched like I don't know what to call it, like a Sharpie almost, but there was no Sharpie, but it looked like a Sharpie line, like what a Sharpie would be drawing.
Right.
It was like black ink or something.
Right.
And it just like drew like this line across my fan, like one of the blades. And it was there the whole rest of the time we were at that house.
Stop.
I watched it with my own eyes.
You watched it form.
I watched it form. I watched the like black ink form on the
fan.
It was just a little line. It was probably like an inch or two long. And it was like a little like kind of like wavy line. And I don't know what that was.
That's creepy.
But there was nobody else in my room. Obviously it was on the ceiling. Like
who's getting
like
it?
nobody
Yeah,
was and I
Just
wasn't tripping.
unexplained.
Like it was there for the whole time that we were at that house after that.
That's so weird.
And then the only other time that I could actually really like think of, I guess, would be like in that same room. I had this like, you know, those like, I guess it would be like a room divider.
Okay, yeah.
But it was like, it had like pockets on it and stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
I was like, you know, I was a kid. There was like little stuff in there.
Yeah.
And like, but
Your
and
crayons
it
and
was
Hot
in like
Wheels.
the corner of the room. Like I just like had it like in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
And I got home and I was actually like by myself at the house. I don't know how old I was, but I was like by myself. Nobody was home. I just got out like from school.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing, I'm in my room and this thing just falls over.
Creepy.
And it never did that.
Creepy.
It never did it again. It only did it that time.
Did you ever feel anything in that room? Was it like, did you ever feel like creeped out or?
No, not that I remember, but I could have. I don't remember. It was so long ago. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
You know? But like the line thing, I feel like definitely creeped me out. Actually, and I definitely got scared as hell when.
Oh yeah.
When the thing fell,
I was
too.
Like,
I'm.
But you
getting out
never
of the
like
room.
had like one of those like. Did you ever think? So, did you ever think there were like sharks under your bed? Or were you afraid of
No.
anything under your bed?
Yeah. When I was like a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 38 years old. I still run and jump.
See, my bed.
Not every night.
My bed frame now.
Yeah.
I don't even have an under the bed. It's
Okay,
just like
but
a big solid
so if you
brick.
were to have an under the bed, do you think that would still get to you? Because I can tell you right now.
I think you would. I think I would think about it a lot more.
I don't mean to. It's not like I'm going to bed and I'm thinking, oh, there's something under there. It's
Yeah.
almost like this instinctual thing where I'll be like walking around the bed and like getting ready for bed, put my water down, charge my phone, do whatever, and then like start walking towards the bed and get like that. Like you have to breathe in really heavy and get like really
Yeah.
scared, and I'll fucking book it and run and jump on top of the bed and then put my feet up.
Yeah, see,
Still to
I
this
wouldn't
day.
be like that, but like,
I'm telling you.
but I mean, I would think.
And why
about
did we
it
think
more.
there were sharks? I always thought there were sharks. I pictured.
I never thought about sharks.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I never
no,
thought
that's
about
weird.
sharks.
I don't know about that. I just thought for some reason like there was,
An
monsters
aquarium under your
that
bed.
I pictured like it just magically held it in. And like something could grab you and pull you, and your bed was underwater, and it would grab you and pull you, and there'd be sharks.
Yeah,
in
see,
it.
I never like. I don't remember what I always thought that was under there, but like I definitely thought there was
Hands,
something or-
someone, something.
Yeah,
There was
like a
never a
little
face to the
monster.
monster,
Yeah,
just a hand.
just something. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other
Creepy.
like crazy thing I had like at that house was I had this dream one time where like
Same room.
same room. It was such a lucid dream. Like
Where was this? In town? Like in Arizona?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I just like remember like the roof coming off of the house and it was like pouring rain and there was
Cool.
like these like dinosaurs, but they were just bones, just skeletons of dinosaurs.
How old were you?
I don't know, probably like 7,
What?
maybe like 6 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Just skeletons of dinosaurs,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like looking at me like through the like roof,
Open roof?
and it was like pouring rain. It was crazy.
That sounds like something out of a movie.
It was genuinely. It was like some Jurassic Park shit.
I wonder what that means.
I mean, I don't know.
Dreaming without, I'm going to look it up. So dreaming about a house with no roof.
Well, it was my house, and it was like my room. Like I had no roof,
Yeah.
and it was pouring rain, and there was like dinosaurs trying to eat me,
That's
but they like couldn't eat me.
So dreaming at a
Uh-huh.
house with no roof generally signifies a lack of protection, vulnerability, or a feeling of being exposed in your life. Aw.
I don't know.
A
Yeah.
roof symbol represents shelter and security. That makes sense because you know how many times I've had dreams about like a damaged roof?
Really?
Yeah, like a storm. I've never had the roof completely off, but like, oh, am I boring you? I'm sorry. Do you
I'm
need
so
a yawn? Do
sorry.
you want to go take a nap? I'm
I
so
don't know
sorry.
where
I'll
that-
stop
I don't-
talking.
I don't know where that
There it
yawn
is.
just came
Just
from.
boring you. That's
You ever
fine.
just like get them?
That's fine. I'll stop talking.
I
I'm telling you my
slept
story.
bad last
That's
night.
totally I haven't slept in years. Thank you for that. Go ahead. I just, don't let me bother you. Do you need to lay
sorry.
down? Do you need a blankie?
I'm sorry. Let me reverse the yawn. Hold on. Did you like that?
No, it makes me want to push. Should we do one more listener question, or do you got anything?
Well, I really wanted to talk about this because I didn't know if you knew anything about
You're doing that thing with your mouth, and it makes me very nervous.
I don't know what that is. I'm doing one.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Grabbing this.
Oh, no.
All right.
Okay.
So, first of all, what'd you think about the halftime show? You didn't watch it, did you?
I was building furniture that day in my new home,
Yeah.
and I cut my thumb down to the bone with a power drill.
Never mind. We won't talk about the halftime show. Yeah, I forgot that you didn't.
But I did. I will
How
tell
is
you.
your thumb?
Pretty gross.
Is it
honestly.
better though, or
I'll let you look at it after
okay?
the show, because I mean, it's attached to my body. That's all I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that I saw, little clips of it, and I love Kendrick, and I love her, and I don't. Why are you smiling at me like that?
I'm just waiting to see what you think about it.
Well, I read quite a few things about what it meant, but I saw clips, but I have not watched it from start to finish. But I've read articles about the symbolism.
Yeah. So I think Kendrick's a really good artist.
Great artist.
Same thing.
No,
He's a great artist.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're a good bartender. I'm a great
fantastic
bartender.
If you're a great bartender, then I'm like fucking Jesus at it.
Are you?
Just kidding.
That's biting the hand that fed you right there.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay. I think he's a great artist. I think that the message he was trying to do and like all the symbolism, all that, he did a very good job at.
Mm-hmm.
I think the show was boring
Oh.
in the first like, I just think it was the Super Bowl and like the song selection.
What did he start out with?
I feel like this is a consensus of a lot of like people.
Yeah.
But just watching it, like, it didn't feel like lively. Like
Not a lot of energy.
in the beginning, but
Kinda
then but then he did the whole like not like us thing, you know,
Yeah.
like and all that, and
It was like a slow burn.
like he did all that, and it was really really good at the end, and it was like that was a Super Bowl performance. But like
But
in
it
the
should have been
beginning,
like that from start to finish.
I just don't feel like it was. And that's just my personal opinion. But
Have you read some of the articles about like?
I know what it meant and all the symbolism and everything was
Well, the
great.
hanging man.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing about the hanging man?
No.
Like the shadow of the tarot card, the hanging man is like on the stage.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna send you this thing. I mean, it's some of the articles I read. I just went in a rabbit hole. In or on?
There was a lot
Wait,
of different
you went
things.
in a rabbit hole, not on a rabbit hole.
Down a rabbit hole?
Can you go in a rabbit?
It's a hole. So you go down or in it.
So in is right.
Yeah.
You're not on a rabbit hole.
I mean, you don't just.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Christ almighty. Okay. I was not even thinking that, Canyon.
Whoa, I didn't even say anything.
No, you just implied it and you did the little head nod.
Yeah, I know.
So down a rabbit hole. I went
Yeah.
down a rabbit hole. Some of the things are outrageous. Oh.
No, it really good though. Like, I just think that in the beginning, I was kind of sitting there like, damn, this is kind of like
come
not
on.
as.
When did Rihanna do it?
2 years ago?
That was so good.
Or last year?
Ugh.
Hers was so good, yeah.
From start to finish. I just like,
That's one of those ones where you're like, it's the Super Bowl. It's like.
from the second it started to the second it ended.
You
it
know
was
what I'm
insane.
saying?
Yeah.
I didn't feel that with this
But
one.
it was maybe there was some symbolism in that.
And
There's
yeah.
symbolism.
I think he just didn't pick the right songs. And I
Yeah.
think he did that on purpose. He didn't want to.
Yeah.
He didn't want to pick all of his really good songs, you know, but like, they're all good, but
well.
like, he didn't want to pick his like his best hits. But
Because it's not a greatest hit show.
But it is. It's
But
the
it is.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what it should have been.
I agree.
In my opinion. But
I'll watch it.
it was good though. Other thing I wanted to talk about. Do you know anything about this Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively thing?
Yeah, well,
I feel like you would know a lot about it. I was watching a podcast and I had a whole explanation. Like
I'm so confused. So do you remember the Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber thing where it was like she got a tattoo and then remember the whole beef between the two of them?
No.
Oh. What?
Because like Justin Bieber used to date like Selena.
Yeah, that was like not that long ago. It was like a whole okay. Well, anyway.
I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's not something I would get into. I got really into it. But it was so confusing. And that's how I feel about this Blake Lively thing. The article that I read this morning was that she breastfed in front of what's his name?
Justin Baldoni.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
But that was the title, bare-breasted breastfed in front of him. Bare-breasted breastfed.
How do you breastfeed
Say
not
that.
bare?
Bare-breasted breastfed.
How
Say
do
it.
you bare-breasted breastfed?
All right, whatever.
But how do you not?
You cover. You put a little blankie over you.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
keep
but you
the
gotta
baby
take
in.
it out though.
Well, you put the blanket over, and then you do what you need to do, but you've got a blankie.
I mean, I get that, but like,
Not that there's anything wrong with bare breasting
so what
breastfeeding.
I heard, especially about that situation, I heard like about the whole thing Okay.
What thing? The bare-breasted?
No, like the whole situation. Like
From-
there's way more than just that situation.
No, I know. I'm just saying it gets so convoluted now that all I know is that she breastfed in front of him.
So apparently, though,
We know nothing.
She-
Let's
yeah,
just
like-
preface with we know nothing.
yeah, but apparently, she accused him of like breaking into her trailer, or not, maybe not breaking in, but like going in like unannounced type deal
While she
was breastfeeding. But like he released like text messages or like some type of like proof that was like, hey, like, do you mind if I come in, whatever? And she said, yeah, I'm just breastfeeding, but you can come on in. So like apparently, like what I've been hearing is that she's crazy.
No, stop.
No, I'm serious. What I've been hearing is that they basically her and like Ryan Reynolds, which is who's right.
Oh yeah.
And like apparently they're like just trying to like sabotage this guy.
But for what reason? To what end?
Because they really wanted there was a bunch of stuff that happened. You just gotta like you gotta read about it or like watch like
I can't keep track. There's got to be something where somebody starts from. Okay, this is the breakdown.
I watched Flagrant. Okay. Flagrant on like their latest episode. They
Breaks
had
it
a
down?
whole section about it.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay, and this guy, like Mark, I think, and he's on the show.
Okay,
And he
tells you what's
he
going
did
on.
like all the research, and they are stupid, four stupid ass guys who are like making fun of everything, but like they actually went in depth with it. Okay, and they actually like there's a whole thing, and like they're yeah.
Well, I just don't understand. I'll listen to it.
They wanted like rights to the movie, like they wanted to like
to the
purchase
one, the flower
movie.
shop. This ends with us.
Yeah, because Justin Baldoni, that's his movie. He's in it.
Yeah.
But he also is the director
Right,
of it.
yeah.
He's the creator of it. Like,
He didn't write it. Just saying. It's from a
oh,
book.
it's from a book.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
they sabotaged that.
I don't know. I'm not saying shit. But like, just watch it, read it. I didn't know if you knew something that you could tell me.
I can't have Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds be anything but perfect people. I can't do it. It's like if you were to tell me that Tom Hanks. Do you remember the whole Epstein thing? I just don't like. I know I can say his name. It's just icky. But do you remember Rita Wilson, his wife, and Tom Hanks? They were like on the list to be on the plane. And then it was like during COVID. And then there was that. They said they had COVID, so they were quarantined, so they couldn't comment on being on the manifest.
Oh yeah.
And she took a picture like she was on the beach, but the reflection in her glasses was her living room.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
No.
It was like, but it was on her Instagram. So like the picture she posted is her on a beach, but in her sunglasses, the reflection is her living room.
Yeah.
Right. So then everyone was saying that like Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson were like a participant in some shady shit. You cannot tell me that there's anything wrong with Tom Hanks. He is a wonderful, perfect human being. And this
is how you feel about Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Have you seen like when she gave the award? Full sentences might help. She did the thing. Help me.
The Oscar?
I don't remember
Was it
what
an
award
Oscar?
it was
I don't
for,
watch
but
award shows.
I don't
so.
either. But I saw this clip of her saying, you always put us first and we love you and whatever. And he's crying and she's crying and it's beautiful and they love each other and they have beautiful children and they seem to just love each other so much. And
yeah, I don't really watch award shows, so I have no idea.
it's not about the award show, Canyon. I'm just saying during the award show,
She was perfect.
in front of everybody, just announcing how much she loved that man and he was crying.
Yeah, no,
And I love them.
I think that they might be
No,
in some
I don't.
bad
Okay.
light.
How about this? Next week, I will research. I will listen to your podcast suggestion, and then we'll come up with a conclusion.
Yeah, we'll come up with a conclusion.
Because that makes me kind of nervous.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe you would like know more about it. Like
Every time there's an article, it's something so random and different from what I had read before.
Yeah, I know.
That it's like, okay, wait, so now they're suing and he didn't do it. He didn't sexually harass or...
That's what I'm saying. It's all there's so much weird.
When I read
information going on.
I can't even say it. The bare-breasted breastfeeding thing today. I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. I read like 2 lines
That's
down.
a crazy headline.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do it. But yeah,
Yeah.
What do you think?
I thought you would have something for me there.
sorry,
but
I can't keep track. It's
I know,
too
neither
much.
can I. Watch it. We'll come up with a conclusion next week.
Yeah, I'll listen to that podcast today. Do some more research
But yeah.
for our 14 listeners
Fuck yeah.
who we're very grateful for.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for everyone, especially your mom.
Oh yeah, my mom, she been listening.
It makes me so happy. It really does. But 14's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
One at a time.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
15 this week.
Be great.
But all right, yeah, I think that's
That's a wrap.
It?
Yeah.
All right. Mom, we'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.